Hello, CVVA team. It's Jen, and I am actually out Monday morning, so I'm recording this for you, hoping that you can watch it and still feel connected to all of the topics that are going through CVVA recently. We have short-term agenda topics and long-term agenda topics, so let's jump in. Fall in Love with STEAM Week is this week. Today starts the first day, February 8th. So it's my responsibility to post on Class Dojo first thing in the morning. My personal goal is between 8:30 and 9:30 to the school story. If you have other avenues, you're welcome to copy and send it through those other avenues to your families. Later, after this week, consider maybe a STEAM experience like Monday with the Misses, or a Mystery Doug, the Dad Lab. I also brainstormed something called Color Creatives, knowing that some kids just want to sit down and color together. You could choose the virtual whiteboard or actual physical materials. I was brainstorming that maybe the older grades could collaborate with a 24 challenge session that would incorporate into STEAM as well. And if you're a 24 challenge bug like me, you might already be solving this one. A first, second, third grade collaboration could possibly be with Vicki Treadway. She's offered her services to us to do a cross grade level STEAM experience, and I'd really like to take her up on it. So let me know if you're open to the 24 challenge or the STEAM experience with Vicki, or maybe starting up some kind of a STEAM experience for your own grade level is something you want to talk about. The second short-term agenda topic this Friday is no school. It is a PD day. Do not forget to sign up on my learning plan ahead of time. Email Dawn your goals. And if you're new to my learning plan, you also need to visit it after PD is completed and fill out a survey to get credit for it. Next Monday, 1 week after the 8th, is no school. So February 15th is no school. We are not going to have a weekly roundup or an agenda that week. Just go ahead and enjoy the long weekend and come back on the 16th. After Valentine's week and we come back on the 16th, I thought it might be interesting to propose some Valentine's ideas that may be a little bit out of the box. One of them is called Chart Your Heart. And the idea here is that you put the participant's name above the boxes, and then they choose 3 different activities to do for a certain amount of time. After that time is over on the Zoom session, tell them to stop, and then each individual counts their heartbeat for 1 minute, and you can record that in here. Just a way to make it more active and incorporate the idea of the heart. After Valentine's Day, it may be something to get them engaged. You also have access to Brain Pop and Brain Pop Junior, maybe exploring the internal organs or the hearts and the lungs, something that feels lighthearted. Ha ha ha! See what I did there? Lighthearted for Valentine's. Just an idea. Short-term agenda also, there are going to be dates coming up that I'm going to be out of the office starting February 16th, and I'll be returning February 23rd. I will have an away message up for families, and they'll be directed to Kara Forrest. For you, however, since you're on the CVVA team, you may contact Don Mann for support with issues that you really need guidance on. Action steps. Please make sure that attendance is still something that you're tracking carefully. Know that very soon I'm going to be contacting your grade level sometime in the next 10 days before I go out on the 16th. Our goal is to identify those families or learners that have more than 10 unexcused days. And if needed, be ready to casually rank them by greatest concern. Again, principals, Katie Reif, and other stakeholders are continuing to unpack what attendance looks like when they're learning from home. So anything that's greater than 10 days, if you don't have any that fall into this window, then the next window would be 6 days or greater that you would want to rank those families as well. Another action step, Friday, make sure that you're signing up on my learning plan. And if you're pressed for time, you may go ahead and stop here. This ends the short-term agenda topics. If you still have time, I'm going to take 2 more minutes and go through the long-term agenda topics. Dory shared a fantastic idea of pre-made scavenger hunts, so I linked those there for you as well. Thank you, Dory. Another idea to maybe reach those hard to reach families or learners, do the scavenger hunt, or also just go ahead and embed a Kahoot into the first few minutes of a support session, or maybe just have an entire Kahoot session where you have 2 or 3 of them lined up. Competition, and especially fun, lighthearted competition, is a great way to get those difficult learners engaged. 6th grade is going to be starting with a Kahoot, so feel free to join in. Another long-term agenda topic is Zello. There's really no update here. We're waiting for administration to straighten out the accounts. If you're feeling very curious, you may explore these links of Zello, but as of this point, there are no action steps on your part. Another long-term agenda is the phone. There's no update. We're still waiting on tech. And PSSA, as of right now, PSSA is still moving forward, and elementary principals are considering what is the best way to contact 3rd through 6th graders to see if they will be attending PSSA in person. Again, no action is really needed. I just want to make sure that that stays on your radar and know that the principals are going to be sorting through how to best contact those families. This ends your weekly roundup. I miss seeing all of your faces. Wednesday, I will be visiting the intermediate group at Brownstown. Thursday, I'll be visiting the 3rd grade over at middle school. But certainly, if you miss seeing me and you've got questions about these things, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you all for all that you do, and have a great week.